Alrighty, Mr. Gatekeeper here. Got a real quick video for you. Throwing this puppy up on eBay. This is an Xforce B-biased, possibly a TNT. It appears to be an Xforce TNT 6x2879 non-dot 2879s. So it's an older style. I don't know if it's a Carl built or what, but basically somebody just took this and it appears they made a custom case for it and put it in this custom case. So that's what's up with that. Let's see, let you see what it looks like when it's turned on. That's what it looks like when it's turned on. It's got a little LED inside, lights everything up. Looks real nice. Alrighty, it's got a pretty decent 80 millimeter, I believe it's an 80 or 92 millimeter fan inside. It's basically blowing straight across the heat sink to the back. And we're going to show the output of it. When I got it, it just needed just a little bit of work. Needed a transistor replaced. The fellow that was running it before, his dead key, his RF power variable messed up on his radio, so he was giving a pretty high dead key into it, and that's what pretty much wiped out a transistor. So I went ahead and put new resistors on the output combiner, and I also replaced the power wires with two 4-gauge wires. The ones that was on there was kind of nasty. And also, when you see inside the box, you'll see that there's a buku of filter caps in here. The reason why, I believe what the deal was, is the person that was running as a power supply, their power supply, they just had the transformer and the rectifier in the power supply case, and then the filter caps was in here. So that's what I pretty much looks like what they had going on. So I mean, you can't have enough filter capacitance. That's you know, good to go. It ain't got no problem with filter capacitance. So all right, let's show you what the output is. Okay, we're going to be driving it with a Texas Star 250V. Okay, and first I'm going to hit it with just the bench radio. And the bench radio is doing about 4 Bird. We'll go ahead and switch this around and show that. Okay. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. So right there, about 4 Bird. 10-watt slug. Let's put that back in reverse. Okay, when I flip over to the hot radio, this Bird meter will be out of line, just to let you know. But right now we are working with a pretty much brand new coaxial dynamic 1000 watt slug, if we can get that in the picture. Okay. Alrighty. Put some light on there. Alright, we're gonna be driving about 80 Bird. I've got it on the I got the amplifier on medium, and it's turned about 85% of the way up. Let's go ahead and show you that now, what we're going to be putting into it. Oh, I turned my radio off, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, turn my radio off. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. So that's pretty much about 70-80 Bird. Okay. Alrighty, let's let her rip. Potato. Oh, just to let you know, the driver is on 15.2 volts. Okay. That's on a little 75 amp unit right there. Alright, let's let her rip. Potato chip. I ain't said that in a while, have we, y'all? Oh, yeah. So that's right there at 600 Bird. Oh, yeah. That's a little bit of a lower key right there. Like if you were just normally talking. One, talking. 1, talking. Sorry about that. We had a call. And kind of glad that they did call, because I almost forgot to show you the floating voltage. Okay. We're on 20.4 volts. Let me go ahead and do another key so you can see what it's dropping to. Go. And turn turn the radio off again when they call. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Okay. So that's 15.6 volts. Alrighty. Okay, we're going to go ahead and turn off the bench radio. And we're going to hook the hot radio up real quick. I'm kind of in a hurry, y'all. I apologize. And I usually make long videos. This one's going to be a short one. Man, this amp's working beautiful. Beautiful. We're already getting 600 bird out of it just with hitting it with the bench radio, which is very good. Very good. So this right here should show us even more. We're just going to do a kind of a quick key because this is a little on the mall there. We're going to be hitting it with about 8 bird. Okay. 8 or 9 bird. Let me go ahead and get the Alright, we're just going to do this with a real quick key. I had another call, y'all. Sorry about that. Alright, we're going to do this just with a real quick key. I would not run this like this at all. I'm just kind of giving y'all a max of what this can do. Alright, we're on a Stickman modified Cobra 29. I've got the voltage turned down so it's doing exactly 8 bird. Okay, so we're putting 8 bird into the Texas Star 250. Which is going into this. 1 second, buddy. It's the last key and I'm done. Alright, y'all. Real quick key. Go. Woo. That's about, I would say, about 750 bird. Go. Alright, y'all. I ain't going to key that no more like that. We're driving the piss out of them transistors. Let you see what that's dropping to. 14.4 volts. We're on a 200 amp supply, which is that Xforce 2x8 over there. So let's go ahead and flip everything off super quick. You gotta hurry up, y'all. Y'all bear with me. I will have to say that's one of the most highest output 6 pills I have personally had. Which I ain't no veteran or nothing. I ain't had, I ain't had many 6 pills in my time, but this is one of the most highest output one, no doubt about that. 750 bird, man, that is rocking. That is doing what an 8 pill does on the, right around what an 8 pill does, getting close to what it's supposed to be doing. All right. Go ahead and take the top off this. Y'all bear with me. Hey, Riley. Go over there and flip that big switch down on that amp.
Big one?
Yeah.
Where?
Right there, that big one. Nuh-uh. The one that's pointed up. Yeah. Flip it down. Thank you, boy. Yeah, we had everything hooked up on that. That's the Xforce 2x8 over there. That's fine. That's fine. It's the Xforce 2x8. And just got the wires coming out the back so I can run the 200 amp supply if I ever need to. So that's what we got going on. All right, so here's what we got going on inside. Like I said, somebody got a little carried away with the filter caps. We got one, 2, 3, 4, and one big one. Which this is, if you add all this capacitance up, this equals right there about what you would need for a 6 pill base. So I cleaned it up pretty good. And I tell them to go in. She's about to be here, y'all. This looks real clean. I cleaned it up a good bit. Like I said, I added these power wires to it. The ones that was in there was very ugly. I had that little ferrite bead. I replaced the output resistors as you see here. And I replaced this transistor right here. So you'll see a blue 10 on right there. That's the one that I replaced. So this is a B-biased amp. I don't recommend running on high voltage. The only reason I was hitting it like that because I already tested it and the voltage did drop to good operating voltage, which is about 15 volts under. I would run this to about 15 volts under, no higher than 15.5. It is a B-biased linear amplifier, so there you go. And the only other thing I had to do was just rewire the lights right here, these LEDs and this fan to the switch. That's how you can tell they were running on a base before, because once you hook power up to this, they came on. Of course, with it hooked up to the power supply, once you turn the power supply off, they would turn off. So I've got it all hooked up for mobile operation now. But just to let you know, if you did want to do a power supply for it, you could grab your 270s from me or my buddy Real Deal, whichever one, and throw your 270s, 2 bridges, put your power plug, and you're ready to go, man. You got all your caps right here, so you're ready to go. So you wouldn't even need to add the caps in there. So, all right, well, there you go. I hope y'all enjoy. Happy bidding. Mr. Gatekeeper said it out here in Northeast Georgia, 73rds.